So lately Anthropic released Sonnet 4.6 and Opus 4.6. When we open Claude Code, we can see that each one has two versions. We have the regular one and we have the 1 million context window version. So a good question here will be when to choose each model. The idea for this video came from our school community, so thank you guys, and let's dive into it. There are two factors for picking the right model. The first one is the task we want to execute. If we want to plan a new feature, we'll use different model than if we want to do some small UI improvements. And the second one is the pricing. If we had unlimited resources, we could just go with the smartest model that is available on Claude Code, which is the Opus model. But unfortunately, we're not in this situation and we don't want to waste all of our tokens in one prompt. So let's focus on the first factor, which is the task. This is how I love to think about it. For each model that is available in Claude Code, we're going to give two variables. The first one is speed and the second one is wisdom, and we're going to put them in this graph. We're going to start with Haiku. Haiku is the fastest model that Anthropic has released. Its main purpose is to execute small tasks in a very short time. So we're going to put it right here. It's going to have high speed but low wisdom. The next model is Sonnet. Sonnet is the default model for Claude Code. It aims to solve the daily task that we need to do. It has medium speed and medium wisdom, and we're going to put it right here. The last model is Opus. The main purpose of this model is to be used in heavy planning, so it's going to take time to execute, but the wisdom of this model is very high. So in general, we have this graph. By the way, I forgot to introduce myself. I help developers turn AI into real workflows, so sub and like, it really helps me provide more value for you. Each task that you are executing with Claude Code can be divided in one of these three categories. The first one is execution, the second one is planning, and the third one is explanation. I put web searches in this category. So what is left is to map between the category and the models. The first one is execution. The primary model for execution is the Sonnet. There are some people that execute simple tasks with Haiku. I don't recommend to do that. I usually go with Sonnet for every execution I want to do. There are some complex execution that can be done by Opus, but usually when we plan a feature, we want to break it into simple tasks, so all of the tasks can be implemented by Sonnet and not using Opus for implementation. The second category is planning. The primary model for planning is Opus, but sometimes the feature we want to implement is very simple and we can use Sonnet for planning as well. And the last category is explanation. When I want to do some web searches or I want explanation about my codebase, I usually go with Sonnet as well. Sonnet is good enough and has the right speed in order to get the responses fast. So if we take a look at our graph, you can see that the primary model is the Sonnet and we use Opus for planning, but we still have an open question here. Sonnet comes in two versions, the regular context window and the 1 million context window, and we need to decide which one to use, and the same goes with Opus. But first we need to understand what does context size mean. When we talk about context, we're talking about input tokens and output tokens. Input tokens are everything that we add to the Claude Code, to the LLM, in order to generate the response for us. It can be the prompt we write, the files we attach to the prompt, images, and so on. The output tokens is the response we get from the LLM. It means that we're talking about text, the response itself, and the code the LLM was generated. So now we can understand what does extended context window mean. It means that we can add more info to the model in order to generate the right response for us. When we're talking about the 1 million context window, we're talking up to 1 million input tokens. But you're probably wondering why not to always use the 1 million version. And here comes the pricing. When we talk about Claude Code, there are two primary ways to use it. We have the monthly subscription and we have the API key when you pay for your usage. If you have a subscription, you won't have access to the 1 million context version. both on Sonnet and on Opus. You will be paid as extra usage with the same price as the API key. So what is the bottom line here? First of all, you won't have access for the extended versions with subscription. It's only available for the API key. So all of you that are using subscription, it's not relevant for you. But if you are willing to pay with API key, you have the option to use the Sonnet and Opus. When we talk about Sonnet, as we mentioned in this video, we're primarily focusing on code execution. With code execution, the 200K regular context window is enough, and for the most use cases, you won't need more than that. So you should go with the regular version with Sonnet. When we talk about Opus, you should use the 1 million version only for planning. You should attach all the right context for the planning prompt, and after that create a detailed plan so you can use the regular version of Sonnet for execution. That's it for today. If you learned something new, please click the like button. See you in the next video.